Yeah. So the World Health Organization defines female genital mutilation as all procedures that involve partial or total removal of the external female genitalia or other injury to the female genital organs for non-medical reasons. And FGM is carried out on infants and young girls below the age of 15. One thing we should understand is FGM is a violation of the rights of girls. Every girl should be free and must be free to choose her sex. I mean, she has been already endowed by God, and mutilating her to control her sexuality is an abuse. The society should say no against that. That is why FGM, in all its entirety, has been condemned by the United Nations because it violates the bodily integrity of the female child. The next slide. And FGM, we have 4 types of FGM. We have more dangerous ones, more severe ones. The first one is known as...
you understood what he said. Yes. That anything that is not of health benefit to the female between the age of 1 to 15 that has no health or benefit is an aberration. Is what?
An aberration.
Not only an aberration, it is an incursion into the fundamental human right of what? Girls. But if it were to have some health benefit, we can support that. Because female genital mutilation has no health benefit, and that's why they are campaigning against this cutting. That's why the party has cutting or violation of the external genitalia of female genital organs. Okay, go ahead.
The first type of FGM is called clitoridectomy. In this type of FGM, this is the partial or total removal of the clitoris. The clitoris is removed completely. And the clitoris, of course, we all know, is a small, sensitive, and erectile part of the female genitalia. And this happens in Imo State. Yes, type 1 FGM happens in Imo State very well. The next slide. The second type of FGM is called excision. Excision, this is the partial or total removal of the clitoris and the labia minora. The labia minora is the inner force of the vulva, with or without excision of the labia majora. This type of FGM is practiced both in Osun State, in Imo State, as well as in Owerri.
That everywhere in the world, even in our regulating book, in the world practice. So when we mention places, don't take it as a example. The relation of our state is the first type of what everything is practiced, mainly in what? The comfort of partial of what? And the second one is practiced mostly in our state. Even if you are today, and some part of one and one very well. So this is a big practice because it is in their nature.
The third type of FGM is called inflation. This one is the most dangerous form of FGM because it is the narrowing of the vaginal opening through the creation of a covering seal. The seal is formed by cutting and repositioning the labia minora or labia majora, sometimes through stitching. You've seen the diagrams. They will cut it and then they will stitch it. It is very, very dangerous. The next slide. Then this practice is extremely painful and distressing, damages sexually sensitive skin, and is an ongoing infection risk. Because most people that practice FGM, the same blade with which they used to cut one girl, the same blade they will use to cut another, the same blade they will use to cut another. And through this cutting, infections can be transmitted. And apart from that, since these sensitive organs have been opened, it becomes vulnerable to contract infections. The next slide. Now,
So
type
I'm
4.
expecting just an addendum to all, because only that it involves severe pain. It is one of the most dangerous because they use crude instruments to cut and use what? Crude thread to stitch, which may cause what? Infection. Because naturally, women are not vulnerable to what? Infection. Okay.
The last type of FGM, this includes all other harmful practices or procedures to the female genitalia for non-medical purposes. This could be pricking, piercing, incising, scraping, cauterizing the female genitalia. I know in some villages, when the baby girl is born, they will use hot water and a towel and be pressing the genitals. It is a form of FGM as well. It may not be as dangerous or harmful, yes, as the real causes, but that does not mean that it has any health benefit or does any good to the girl child. So all these forms of FGM, we must stand against them and say no to any form of female genital mutilation. The next slide. Now, one thing you should grab is FGM has no health benefits. It is only about harm. It harms girls, it harms women. It involves removing and damaging healthy and normal female genitalia tissues and interferes with the natural functions of girls' and women's bodies. Generally speaking, risks increase with increasing severity of the procedure. Just like type 3 FGM, it's more dangerous and the risks are more because some girls die. I've heard the case of a girl that died 7 days after circumcision, after mutilation. The next slide. Now, what are the immediate consequences or health implications of female genital mutilation? From the slide, the first severe pain is very, very painful. Excessive bleeding. These people, they are caught without anesthesia. And the FGM is mostly practiced by traditional cultures. Because the medicalization of FGM is not rampant in Nigeria, it's not rampant in Africa now. So the cutting is done by traditional men and women. And that makes the bleeding. They can't control the bleeding. So most times the girls bleed excessively. And in some cases, the girls die. Now, fever, infections, urinary problems, wound healing problems, injury to surrounding genital tissues, shock, and even death. FGM has no health benefits. Next slide. Now, long-term consequences. These are the consequences that could stay for life. That means the woman that was subjected to FGM is likely to suffer these consequences for her entire life. And
so the problem lives with the person.
Yes. And this includes urinary problems, that's painful urination, vaginal problems, menstrual problems, that's painful menstruations, difficulty in passing menstrual fluid, scar tissue keloid, sexual problems, because women that were subjected to FGM, they experience painful sexual intercourse. Yes. Most marriages have been broken today, especially by women who were subjected to FGM, because sex, which is supposed to be a thing of pleasure, becomes a thing of pain. That is why we must stand against FGM. Next slide. Now, increased risk of childbirth complications. Why does FGM increase the risk of childbirth complications? Women that went through type 3 FGM, they were caught and the entire opening stitched together. So if the woman is about to give birth, it will be cut open again so that baby can pass through. Yes, so each time the woman is going to give birth, the woman that's going to give like 3 FGM undergoes a lot of cutting open and stitching. And it is very, very harmful and dangerous to the health of women. And sometimes the women die. They die in the labor room because of the pain. Now, need for later surgeries. In order to correct the issue, some of them have to undergo further surgeries. Psychological problems. Of course, when you're not happy in your marriage, one's emotion, one's psychology will be badly disrupted. Next slide. FGM globally. FGM is a global issue. It's not a Nigerian thing. It's not an African thing. At least 200 women, girls, and women alive today have undergone female genital mutilation in 30 countries, mainly in Africa. But we have FGM cases in America, in Europe, in Asia, and the Middle East. Other numbers, the figures of FGM prevalence in America, Europe, and Asia are unknown because of the lack of reliable or updated data. Next slide. Now, where? Not everywhere in Africa, not only in Africa, it is a global issue. But you have to know that rates can change widely, even inside country, across regions. Inside country, across regions, for instance, the African region, the rate of FGM in Nigeria differs from the rate of FGM in Senegal. For instance, in Egypt, Egypt has the total number of female genital mutilation cases with a prevalence of 91%. But Somalia records the highest prevalence rate of FGM with a prevalence of 98. That is too much. Next slide. Then, why? The big question is why? There are a number of different reasons why communities say they practice FGM. FGM are practiced on girls because they are born girls. Yes. It's a very simple answer because they are born girls. Through this practice, they are expected to become women and to embrace their gender identity, to do what the society wants. Because of gender inequality, the world wants to control women. They want to control girls. A man wants to make sure that when he's leaving his house and coming back, he's going to meet his wife exactly the same way he left her. Yes, of course. So, people keep thinking of ways to curb female sexuality. The most important reason for FGM, or why communities practice FGM, is to curb female sexuality, to make sure that women don't go outside, to make sure that they remain virgin before marriage, to make sure that they are virtuous and pure. But in all sincerity, FGM cannot make a girl virgin. It cannot make a girl retain her virginity. It is only through moral teaching, instructions, and good parental care and guidance. Next slide. Now, the problem of gender and sex. Gender is different from sex. Sex refers to biologically different internal and external organs, while gender refers to the physical, behavioral, and personal traits that a group considers normal. And gender, most importantly, describes the characteristics that a society or culture recognizes as masculine or feminine. These characteristics vary from country to country and over time. Next slide.
Just as an addendum, he drew a distinction between what? Sex and what? Gender. Sex is not embracing. Gender is what? Narrow. Because gender has to do either that you are a man or what? A woman. Male or what? Female. But sex can also include what? Gender and emotional what? Expression of what? Woman what? Sexuality. Go ahead.
Now, social norm. Some of us here, we know what social norm is. FGM is a form of violence against women and girls held in place by social norms. The desire to achieve social approval. Women having known that the society wants me to be a woman, to be a girl, to live this way, they will have to give in. Of course, they will have to accept it.
I mean, addendum. What we meant by social norm. Naturally, I did tell you in our first semester that man is born within a culture and man creates also a culture. Man is so particular is a creator and a creator of what? Culture. When you are born within a culture, you must have to follow the cultural what? Norms. And those cultural norms are meant to be obeyed because of its social what? Social what? Social development. And social what? Human what? Co-relationship. Now, if you are born within a culture, you can now recreate that culture if that particular norm is not of positive value by recreating another culture. That's why some of us who were born within a culture of war, female sterilization, we say no to it by advocating for war against female genital mutilation. We say that we don't want it because it has no health benefits. Go ahead.
Thank you, brother. Now, just like I said, one has the same of explain. Now, social norms. Often, FGM is not considered a mutilation by parents, but something to do in the best interest of the girl. You find some women, some parents, you say, the reason why I want my child mutilated is because I want her husband to respect her. Yes. I want her to be accepted. So they justify the practice of FGM as something that was done or practiced in the best interest of the girl. This is shared ignorance. Even when families know it has health consequences, they keep practicing it because they feel pressure to conform to the social norms. FGM is often motivated by beliefs about what is considered acceptable sexual behavior. It aims to ensure premarital virginity and marital fidelity. Next slide. Families and individuals support FGM because they believe that their youth society expects them to do so. FGM is often considered a necessary part of raising a girl. Yeah, in some states, it is a form of initiation. When a girl is born, to initiate her into womanhood, you have to go through FGM to prepare her for adulthood and marriage. Where it is also a practice, where it is believed that being caught increases marriageability. Yeah, in some countries, if you are not caught, no man will marry you. Yeah. So they believe that. Yes. In some countries, if you are not caught, no man will marry you because it is their culture. They see a woman that was caught as a woman that is virtuous, as a woman that will stay in marriage. But once a woman was not caught, ideally, they will think, this one will work out about you. You know, this one will be well watched. This one is not virtuous. So it's still about that social norm. And for us to end FGM, there will have to be a transformation. Yes, there will have to be a transformation about the way we value girls. Girls will say that they are not just girls, people or something we can control, but they are human beings that have rights that must be respected. Though non-religious scripts prescribe the practice of FGM, but some practitioners say FGM is supported or is backed by religion. But that's a dangerous lie. FGM is a social norm based on equal relationship between women and male. This is gender inequality in action. Whereby my wife, I am marrying a woman to keep her in the house as just to support her or just women must be respected. And it is deeply linked to power imbalance between genders, to status of women and girls within their specific community and the level of empowerment. So for us to end FGM, we must empower women. We must see women as people that have equal rights with us. Now, young people, we must speak out. Let me ask you one question. How many of us want FGM to end? No, just be sincere. Be sincere. If you want FGM to end, raise up your hand, please. We found out that 50% or more than 50% of the entire population wants FGM to end, and FGM must end. Next slide. Now, international response against FGM. Building on work from previous decades, in 1997, World Health Organization issued a joint statement against practice of FGM. And also in Africa, the Gay Generation, which is a social communications initiative, provides a global platform for galvanizing, catalyzing, and amplifying the African-led movement and FGM, building on what has already been achieved. And they are the founders of this campaign. This campaign was funded by the Gay Generation. So we clap for them. How to end FGM? One thing we must understand is the social norm can be abandoned if the whole society is involved, including institutions, including you and me. Law has failed in ending FGM because it has only living the practice underground. Now we want people to speak out. Next slide. Why young people? Why students? Why youth? We are the future parents of the society. That makes us critical actors in ending FGM in our generation. Today, we are more connected and engaged than ever with social media providing access to new information, new ways of communicating with one another, and providing a window on the world previously beyond our reach. We have expertise and insight that give us a unique ability to teach, change, and transform communities for the better. 70% of African population is under 30 years old, and they are the future parents and opinion formers who can decide to abandon FGM within their communities and families. Without doubt, we certainly are essential to the success of the movement to end FGM in our community. With a stronger tendency to activism and easily influenced by their peers, we are key drivers of social change, innovation, and the adoption of new values and behaviors that will promote the value and also the dignity of women. Young people, we need positive change in our communities and around the world. Integrated Student and Youth Initiative makes this happen. This is why we are youth-led and youth-centered. We are actually pushing the barriers and the landscape of the society in favor of meaningful youth engagement. Investing young people effectively advocate for gender equality and the health, rights, and well-being of girls and women, with an emphasis on sexual reproductive rights and sexual reproductive health to achieve the sustainable development goals and build a better future for generations to come. Now, next slide. Next one. How to communicate about FGM? Don't use offensive or judging or shocking language. Try to also find positive stories and examples. Just like if you are saying or you saw someone who practices FGM, you say you are wicked, you are evil. No, we don't say that. Instead, we open the eyes of the people that practice FGM so that they will know the health implications of FGM, and they themselves will decide, wow, so this is what we do out of ignorance. From today henceforth, I'm not going to do this again because I've known the health implications. And always keep in mind that your work can support people who have abandoned the practice, and also girls and women who have already experienced by not stigmatizing them. Next slide. Next slide. Why social change communications? Social change communications to end FGM is an approach to communication that speaks to the motivations behind the practice of FGM and identifies very real personal and social barriers that hinder abandonment of FGM, and not using it as a tool to stigmatize, to criticize, or to judge the people that practice FGM. Who are we and what do we do? We are the Integrated Student and Youth Initiative for Health and Sustainable Development. We are a youth-led organization utilizing the strength, talent, and energy of young people to drive social change that will enable women and girls to live healthy and empowered lives, with their fundamental human rights protected and with equal opportunities to realize their potential. We train, empower young people to have a say in the policies that affect their lives. This we continually hope and work to achieve through advocacy, partnerships, and program interventions. Next slide. So, having come here to speak to us about FGM, we encourage you to lend your own voice. We come from different communities, we come from different villages. There are some forms of FGM happening in our villages. Please, since we've been shown the dangers of FGM, it is now left for us to take it where it has not got to and make sure that this practice ends within our generation. Thank you so much.